because as time is going on, they're just getting more and more expensive to find, and I was worried that in like the next 10 or so years, I won't be able to find one that's underneath like 150,000 miles, underneath like $20,000 or $25,000. So I saw this, I thought it had needed like a little bit of some TLC, which I'm not scared of doing, and not enough that it would scare me away from doing it, and I thought it was a rather good deal. So it is a 2002 AP1 in Spa Yellow. I'm just going to show you guys kind of the issues with it. So for starters, they had the front bumper replaced at some point in time, and then he hit a possum with it, so there's some paint issue there, along with the grill is kind of saggy, but I might be able to kind of glue or repair that up there and repaint the bumper, which you might say I don't have to do it just for that, but I'd have to anyways, because I don't know if this is gonna be able to show you with the different sunlight, but I was told, according to him, they weren't able to get this paint coat anymore, which I definitely I took care of that now, but that's why it doesn't match. It's off some kind of a Corvette. And then it has a Viz carbon fiber hood, trunk, and some weird GT3 mirrors. But the good thing is it still has the OEM. I got it. I have the OEM hood, trunk, and mirrors. So those are going to go back on the car. And maybe I can just try to resell those around here. So as far as issues, the wheels definitely have, a little bit of some curb rash. It wasn't a huge concern of mine. I should be able to wash them at least and still look kind of clean. But at some point I just would put, wheels and tires on it. So this wasn't like a terrible thing, but it is what it is, just noting it. And there is hopefully this comes through. It looks a lot worse when she sent me photos, but it's a little door ding here. And there's a door ding, I guess not really a door, but up here roughly. There's like a little spot here, maybe like a little bit of some paint just chipped off, so like some little touch-ups like that need to be done. It has a really, really annoyingly nasty sounding NVIDIA exhaust, but I grabbed the stock exhaust, I still had it. Taillights are in good condition. Everything else is in pretty good condition on the exterior, except for the soft top. That's probably the worst part about it. I threw some Flex Seal tape up here and on the bottom on both sides because of the leaks, so a new top is in order. As far as inside, there was no key fob, so that is in the works. Interior wise, really the only thing that's wrong is the power window switch here. It's just missing the little button, to tell it to go left or right. Other than that, the door panel is pretty dang good shape. Driver's side seat is also, I think, in really good shape. I already took some of the interior stuff out. That's helping soft top later on. Steering wheel, the wear is right here, maybe like where someone's knee would rub gently. And there's an aftermarket head unit in there, so these controls don't work. So I already done some research how to figure that out and fix that, but that radio also has no Bluetooth, and that's kind of annoying to me. So that's gonna have to go. Other than that, the passenger seat and everything else is pretty mint. It kind of gave me some weird little like JDM things, blah, blah, blah. Other than that, that's the interior of the car. All right, so engine bay. So the previous owner removed the cruise control because this was sort of something he was going to make a project, or was his project. I looked up cruise control boxes. I can buy them. The cruise control, everything's still there, just not the box. So that is missing. I have the air box. I have a lot of stuff that I'll show in a few. Just some janky filter on it for now. And so it's an AP1, so he wanted to, prolong the motor as much as he could. So he already replaced it with, I have the receipts for everything. He had a company, I think it was TPR. I don't follow S2000s like I do, my other Hondas, but I guess TPR is a big name company, and I guess he's got Crowler, I gotta look at the receipt again, but valves, springs, retainers, valve guides, valve stem seals. Basically the whole head was redone and built except for cams. He threw stock cams back in it, put an OEM head gasket back on when he just put the head back on, did an oil pump chain, timing chain tensioner, and then a new VTEC distributor, or a new VTEC solenoid, and I think a distributor while he was just there. So the car's got 114,000 miles, turns right on, drives all right. The alignment can be tweaked a little bit. Other than that, it seems to drive really well right now. I am going to, obviously in future videos, the idea is to clean the car up, and I was kind of you guys come along with me. There's a lot of things I want to do with the car, but I'm being realistic. As far as money is concerned, my wife, my wonderful, wonderful wife, knew that I've always wanted one of these to put in the garage next to my CRX. And I wanted one of the blues or a Spa yellow, or just a yellow in general, just because it's just not an everyday color car. and this came up, and she knows that they're going up in price, blah blah blah. So she definitely helped me out on acquiring said car. Love her to death, especially for that. You know, even more so. Just, I mean, it's just awesome. I'm really happy that I have a wife that understands, you know, what I'm into, and we support each other. So now I'm just gonna kind of swap out those pieces real quick. I'm probably not gonna film anything. If I do, it'll be here, but if not, it's really simple. The hood's got like 4 bolts. Just pop it off, put it on, and then I'm gonna try to get the garage cleaned up after my neighbor. I helped him a little bit, but we're changing gears in his Mustang. I'm gonna try to lay out all the parts that I got, and I can figure out what's going on. I have already ordered a soft top for the car. I do want to go hard top eventually. I need to get that soft top fixed so I don't have to worry about this Flex Seal tape stuff on the top. We'll move on from there. All right, so there's a ton of interior pieces that were removed, and I asked if he had them, and he did, and it looks like there is everything here. I am not an S2000 aficionado. I will learn obviously more about them as time goes on, but here is everything that he had. So there are tons of pieces. We've got this I need to put back in the car because I want everything to kind of just, you know, function the way the car should. And I got this rear covers too. That looks like it's in really good condition. I guess that goes where the top is. I got some pieces of the stock airbox, and some of the pieces over there might be something for it. Not sure. We're just gonna kind of try to put everything back as time goes on. The interior pieces I'm gonna leave out though for the time being until the soft top is in. I've watched some reviews, people having to take some stuff out, some stuff in, whatever the case is. I'm just gonna leave it out until the soft top is good to go, and then I'll put interior pieces back in. Trunk's been changed out, mirrors and hood. I think the car looks 10 times better than what it did. So yeah, so again, gotta fix the Flex Seal. Got this little remote that I just triggered, I just set up off of Amazon. Now that the sun's out, maybe you can get a little better look of the interior, or the sun's going down. So the head unit that's in there has got to be changed because it has no Bluetooth, which drives me up the wall, and there's no adapter to plug in any of that stuff. So pop the hood. The hood opens up better, and so does the trunk now that it's the OEM pieces. All right, so first thing's under here. There's gonna be some simple TLC. If anybody watches LHT Performance down in Orlando, John and George do beautiful work. I'm not even gonna try to compare my TLC to theirs, but I'm going to try and do my own version of TLC here. Just simple things, cleaning up the brackets, wiping away all the dirt and grime. Obviously this is probably not stock, so maybe I'll build my own little catch cam to mount. Pretty sure it's where the power steering, or not power steering, the cruise control module goes. So that's gonna have to be bought and get back there. Other than that, everything else seems to work in the car. The washer fluid guy goes back here. That's kind of coming off to fix that, but it goes back here somewhere. I think I gotta take the fender off to get to it, so we need to put that back in. Just overall, just clean everything up so I can see if there's any oil leaks, anything like that kind of going on, but there's not a lot that needs to be done to it. Headlights need to be still buffed out, which I'll do when I paint the bumper. Overall, I don't hate the AP1 wheels. I just kind of need to, this looks a little bit anemic, so having some problems online right now looking to find a wheel setup that I actually like, unless I do run these and I just kind of eventually swap tires over to another rim. I just gotta figure that out. So here's inside the trunk. He said he spilled something down here a long time ago. It's not really that bad. I might be able to even kind of shampoo it out. Most of the interior, again, is in here. I think I've got all the other pieces. There is no spare tire, but I've got all the interior. Again, I'm pretty sure that was on the garage floor to kind of go up in there, so it's not that crucial. So overall, I think the rear trunk condition is clean. Again, like I said, it's gonna need to take a day early, just kind of do some TLC, and yep, I just need to be able to put some simple green or something on, just wipe the whole car down, just to be able to, you know what I mean, just to start from a clean slate here. So that's gonna be it for now on this. I mean, if anybody's got any comments, questions, anything that I don't know, just throw some comments down below. I'm open about anything. This whole car is new to me, and the S2000 scene is kind of new, so I'm not really too up to par on all the knowledge like I am with EFs or just Civics and Integras, blah blah blah. So for any of you that are following it though, this is not going to be a build that is similar to my CRX, and by that I mean, for those of you that have followed it or want to go back and look, this car I want to retain all of the things that it does as far as, you know, power steering, cruise control, AC, heat, radio, blah, 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 blah. The CRX, you know, it's got fixed back seats. It's a blast to drive. The S2000 is gonna be something that I can drive when it's raining, if it's super hot out, I don't care. This is gonna be more of a dailyable Honda car, and it's been a dream car of mine for a long time. So I absolutely love the Spa Yellow. I don't know if everybody knows, but I'm gonna try to show you, just to get a little bit of some light here. It has a slight, you probably won't be able to see it, but it has a slight pearl in it, which I think once this car is, I did wash it, but just feeling my fingers across it, it needs to be washed and probably clay barred, and we'll go from there. I'll probably do that before I get the bumper and start doing some TLC here to it. So again, cut this here. I appreciate it for watching. I hope maybe I'll grab some different people to follow me along on this. If you guys got any pointers, any wheel choices, something, please let me know. As of right now, I'm kind of debating on just doing a staggered setup with like a 17x9 in the back, 17x8 in the front. It's just hard to find wheels that I guess I like that are following that setup. Or I could just do a squared setup all around. I really just don't know. I can't make up my mind just yet. But soft top, again, I think I said earlier, is ordered. Next, I'm just gonna try to just lower it, put some wheels and tires on it, and just do some TLC and enjoy the car for right now. So again, thanks for watching, and I hope you guys tune in for some more.